That's your cousin, ain't it? Well, after about almost 3 weeks of not being able to do shit outside because the ground was either covered in snow or frozen, we can finally get back to work. Had to cut up some wood today, though. I'll probably get back on the fence line next weekend, Lord willing. But already got a good amount done, but we definitely need to get a roll on if I'm trying to get some cattle and sheep in this bitch by this year. We got a lot of work to do, baby. A lot of work to do. It's crazy how things pan out, man. How much has changed within the last three weeks, let alone, since the damn summer or since the land has became mine. Just like a fruit tree or a regular tree. Sometimes you gotta shed dead leaves, man. You gotta keep going. Call Allah. Wait, don't look at. I was gonna start going up that way, but I'm gonna do behind my cousin's house and near the road right there first. Get that shit. That's a crepe myrtle over there that I want, and it shouldn't be that hard to fix that one anyway. But from that tree all the way up to that corner, and then going beside homeboy I grew up with and his cousin back there, all that shit looked terrible, and all that shit in the back connecting to my cousin's property. Well, that fence right there is good because that got put on when my other cousin lost his plot of land. But besides that corner, like the rest of that shit back there is just finished. But taking it down shouldn't be the hard part. It's gonna be like cleaning up the damn old barbed wire, all the fence posts. I'll just bring out here and cut it up and use it for bonfire wood in the future with my nice little cookouts and shit. But I decided I'm gonna go ahead and run hot wire all the way around it instead of barbed wire. I do 2 strands of barbed wire, one on top, one on the bottom, and then 3 strands of hot wire. That way when I get that bull, I ain't gotta worry about his little fat ass getting out. He touched that shit, it's gonna be food on the barbie. I also decided where that little pond is, when I dig this pond, I'm gonna grade that shit in and completely get rid of that. That way when my fence goes up in between that pond and my pond, separating my sheep from my cattle, I don't have to worry about that filling up. Everything from this side of the hill and that side of the hill is just gonna run into my pond. So it'll be from that little spot right there where my pond starts, and it'll go, I don't know how I'm gonna shape it yet, circular, triangle, how the hell ever, and it'll stop about right there. So that's a good sized pond for me. It's all I need. Make it like 12 feet at the deepest, and then all the extra dirt I'll just push in to where my uncles and granddad carved out this little trench to catch all this water. The pond will slow a majority of that down, so I'm not worried about it. That way I have some flat land right there. I can put like a garden or a greenhouse or a little garden oasis or whatever the hell I want to do. I'll figure it out, but it's definitely the plan for this. But I still have to fix that pond, but I'm not worried about that right now. That shit, fixing the pond ain't really shit to it. 2 weekends, I'll be done with that. Go around, clean the shit up, put the fence up, and I'll just run hot wire across that too, just to keep cattle off of it, and throw some fish in that bitch. Put a feeder up there, be good to go. Do the same with mine, but with mine, I'm gonna put like a nice little waterfall feature and all that good shit. You already know I gotta dabble down on that boy. So this is what it looks like at this pond now. I was talking to my uncle about cleaning everything out. He said that when he was digging, he saw a bunch of rocks and shit. As you can see, some right there. So the theme of my house is basically gonna be like a natural stone. So like all this shit, I actually got this from a job. This too, but that shit ugly. I ain't using that shit like basically hard ass dirt. But all these type of rocks like that. Everything that I get from cleaning up the pond, digging on my land, I'm gonna use for like my stairs, retaining walls. Like I said, my little fountain feature on my pond. I might put one on this pond too, or just put a fountain in the middle. We'll see when it gets there. But that's definitely gonna be the theme, just keeping everything as natural as possible. I actually got a lot of them ideas when I went to Mexico, how they use a lot of stones to just about damn near anything. So we're gonna run with that idea. It's a nice look too. I'll still probably do like my paver patios and shit like that. But as far as walkways and all that type of shit, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it natural. What you doing, little cat? What you doing? What you doing, little cat? What you doing? Better get your ass away from my damn head. I know that. She's definitely become a full-time farm cat. She'll hop up on my shoulder and stay there for a majority of the time till I start making a bunch of noise and shit. But all right, you scratch my goddamn face. So ask me out here with these chickens for the night. Survivor down here messing with his son. I don't know, Survivor. You might want to leave his ass alone. That boy kind of brolic. He might whoop your ass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna eat the loser.